What's interesting about the film is that it's set up in such a way, it's an origin story, so that people who are not familiar with the Ratchet and Clank universe can come to it not feeling like they're left behind.
Yeah, fresh out of the gate, they can go, well, I don't know much about this, and then they leave going, oh, that's great, I learned about these characters, I know about these adventures, and then the cool part is then if they're really into it, you can go, well, there's all these games. Oh, really, I can play games and have kind of more, you know, and hopefully families can then kind of do that together and stuff, because it is a family film, it's got a great message to it, and it's just a fun popcorn movie, which we don't have enough of those, I don't think, right now.
In terms of taking Ratchet from the video game world to the big screen, was there anything you had to change in your delivery of Ratchet?
No, not really. You know, it was, in fact, it was kind of the opposite. It was really just, let's make him as Ratchet as possible. So the fans really know that we're paying homage there. They know that it works, and they know that people like that character, they like him how he is, and so I think it's, and it's proving to be the case from what I'm hearing from people too, is that they really like the character, so I'm more than humbled to hear that.
It strikes me as voice acting is in some ways a different beast than acting on camera.
It's different, although it's all still acting. That's kind of, I think kind of the one thing is people, I hear a lot, people go like, oh, well then there's the real actors, and then you guys do the voice acting. And it's like, well, it's all acting. In fact, most of the time when I'm in a session with a on-camera actor, somebody that has done lots of on-camera work, they inevitably turn to me at some point in the session and go, this is a lot harder than it seems. And I go, yeah, this is what we do, and it's all I've ever done and all I've ever wanted to do, because I love the fact that you can do so much with just your voice and tell a story and open up worlds for kids and people and their imaginations by being these. I mean, again, if somebody that looks like this can be the voice of Fred Flintstone or a little kid like Johnny Test, you know, or Obi-Wan Kenobi, I mean, it's like, that's pretty cool that you can do that, and you can only do that in voice. I can never have the career I have as an on-camera actor, as a voice actor, so, you know, pretty cool.
Of all the voices you've done in your career, which would you say is the hardest you've had to have done so far?
Boy, the hardest. You know, I enjoy doing them all so much, and I do a lot of voice doubling for celebrities, so if the celebrity isn't available, I could come and fill in for them. But I was doing some stuff for Ron Howard for Arrested Development, and I had to match his voice. And the reason why it was so hard was it's so close to my own voice, I'd go into my own voice too much, and so those are the trickier ones. Like, people always go, oh, is it hard to do Fred Flintstone or you know, Gilbert Gottfried, which is right there. It's very different from my voice, but you know, but it's good. Those are easier. If I'm doing the Tonight on Fox, Sunday Fun Day, you know, The Simpsons, that's so different from my voice, but it's easier because I can go there. Anything that's close to me, like, oh, wait a second, Michael J. Fox is very close to my voice, so that's a little trickier to learn. Or David Spade, I'm doing David, I just have to make it a little more nasal, a little more attitude, and you are, you know. Those ones are the harder ones, those are the trickier ones, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it must be interesting to have, you know, your voice give life to such animation.
Yeah, it's weird.
Probably even more than the animators even realize.
Yeah, it's funny. I always think, too, these poor people, they have to listen to my voice day in and day out. Like, just doing the mouth flaps and drawing the characters and stuff. Right. They have to listen to me more than I have to listen to me. But it is always a trip to walk in and see it. And I haven't seen the entire film. We were at a press event last week where they were showing it. I got to go in and watch it. Then they pulled me out right in the middle. I missed the middle. But I'm like a little kid going, oh, wow, look at that. Well, that's me, you know. So, yeah, it's pretty fun.